There we go. Okay. All right. All right. Move for some folks to join us. It's just now 8 o'clock. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Jen. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Sandy. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. We've had a beautiful day here. Hi, Meg. Hi, Lynn. Make sure I'm staying in the screen here. I'm going to foil a couple stencils first before we get started with the main event. So Cheryl, yeah, I got all the birthday cards. Thank you, Lynn. Looking forward to getting that. Thank you, Debbie. That was really great of you. Thanks so much for everybody who has ordered. Okay, you know I went away in April for 12 days. It did not leave me much free time. Being away for 12 days from work, family, and all the design team work, I really got behind on all the things I had hoped to do. One of the things I had hoped to do was to do a live showing all the cards that I got for my birthday. So my goal is take off tomorrow night from doing a live, because I've done a live 2 nights in a row now, and then go ahead and do that live either Wednesday or Thursday, where I will show all the cards I got for my birthday. I got some goodies as well for my birthday, some presents and stuff. So I do want to do that. I want to do it before Stacy's birthday. So Stacy's birthday is coming up this week too. So she'll be probably wanting to do a live showing all the cards that she got. So that's why I'm so behind with doing a live showing all the birthday cards that I got. But I have them here. They're in a gigantic box, and I have them all ready to go and to do show and tell. Because yes, I know how much you all enjoy seeing each other's cards. And I certainly, hi Lori, I certainly enjoy that I got so many wonderful cards from all of you. Hi Meg. All right. Hi Melissa. All right, so we have some folks here. Yeah, Cheryl, it's been really busy. And then Jacob worked on his Eagle Scout project, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. So every week of April was gigantically busy. And then this past weekend, I was trying to get design team work done. So yeah, I was just really busy. But in a good way, because I went to a really good training. That's okay, Cynthia. And I'm sorry that you've been to the doctor so much. That's no fun. I went to a really great training, and I'm excited about the work I can do with that training that I received. And it just took a lot to get back to like a normal level at work. So I had been out of the office for 5 days. So when I did get back, I was really busy playing catch up. And that meant some pretty late nights on the computer. I mean, there were nights when I didn't get done with work until like 10 o'clock at night, because I was just trying to catch up on all the things that I was behind on. Because when I went to my training, it was training all day from 8:30 to 5:30. And then, till you went and got something for dinner, and it was time to get back to the room. It was like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I was pretty much done for. So I didn't really get a lot done in the room. So hi Tracy O, thanks for jumping on tonight. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I am going to be showing you the new release from Colorful Life Designs. And I'm going to show you the cards that I made, and then we can make some cards together. So the first 3 stencils that I have, I actually am going to foil, all right? So ahead of time, just to save time, I went ahead and trimmed the foil, and I have my mini Mink ready to go here. So let's go ahead and send this one through. So our first one is, this is our first one. This one is fun. It just looks so folksy to me. It's called, okay, let me get the name here. Folk Flowers. See, I was right. It is folksy. You guys know I like folksy stuff. So that was fun to see that. I'm going to run this through with some pink Crafty Critta toner foil. What I did was I used Shimmery Goodness. That comes in a jar. It's like a gel medium. And I ran that through the stencil ahead of time, let it dry, and now I'm going to foil. So that's what we're doing. I hope you feel better too, Cheryl. Okay, so our first stencil is Folk Flowers. Then we have the Summer Flowers. Okay, we're going to do that one with rainbow foil. That again is from Crafty Critta. I forget what the name of that one is. I'm sorry, did I say Crafty Critta? I meant H&H. Some of them are from Crafty Critta, some of them from H&H. And then we have this beautiful leaves. This one is called New Foliage. And I'm going to do that one in green. So before you join me, I cut the foil, I dustied, and did all those steps ahead of time just to save us a little bit of time. So that's one of the, I think, the most enjoyable things about working with stencils. They're very versatile. There's a lot of things that you can do with them. And being able to foil them, that is very cool. All right, so we're ready to see our first one. Don't forget to turn your chat to live chat, and then also thumbs up, okay? Yeah, I got it going on for once, right? Let's keep our fingers crossed that it keeps on going on. So this one, this foil, it has some words written in it, but I really can't tell what they are because my vision, you know. But I'll tell you, this is some pretty foil. It's got, looks like plaid. And it also looks like it has crosses and flowers. I don't know, it's really pretty. So I foiled this on 3. And it looks like I have a little bit of overfoiling. Wait, overfoiling is when, let me think here. This could be underfoiled. Or it could just be the gel paste did not stick in all the areas that I needed it to. But it certainly feels like it did. Maybe because I had my machine running for so long. Could be. Anyways, this is what we have here. So we've got the flowers. They're a little bit distressed looking. And it's still really pretty foil. So that stencil is called Folk Flowers. I do like that stencil. And I think if I practice a little bit more, I'll get better results with my foiling if I try again later. Maybe if I try a different temperature on my Mink. Hi, Amy. How are you? So the other night, Amy, I was doing Smash Your Crafty Stash, and Tana Lowhouse was my special guest, which they didn't know who my special guest was. So I was telling them to guess who my guest was. And somebody said Amy, and I'm like, who's Amy? I just had a mental block. I couldn't remember who they were talking about. Then they're like, Amy's Wares. I go, oh, Amy from the Colorful Life Design team. I know who you mean now. Oh, sorry about that, Amy. I had a little bit of a brain slip there in that moment. Okay, here we have a little bit of a better result. This stencil is the, again, this one is called Summer Flowers. Isn't that pretty? With the rainbow foil. And I'll ink blend the background and show you how that looks in a minute. So if you give me a second, I will ink blend the background to give it a more complete look. And of course, what we know is this piece of paper can also be foiled. I mean, this piece of foil can also be foiled. And I will do that someday on black toner paper. All right, so we're not done with that one yet. Now let's see how our... Sorry about that, Amy. I couldn't remember who they were talking about. This one is called New Foliage. And of course, I did this one in green. Green sparklies. They've got stars in there and everything. Well, that one turned out really nice. Yeah, that's pretty. That'll make a pretty background. All right, so we foiled a couple. I don't have that many to foil tonight, just those 3. I just wanted to demonstrate to you how easy it is to work with these. Thanks, Meg. Let's go ahead and take the summer flowers and ink blend some pink or something to finish this one, make it look finished. You could also do light blue. That would be pretty. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Chow. I've already started foiling. I'm way ahead of you for once. Okay, let's grab, oh boy, from Catherine Pooler. Hi, Jennifer. Hopefully you all got the notice. Hopefully YouTube notified you that the live was live, right? Okay. Anyways, yes, we had a beautiful day here. Sun was out. It was about 61 degrees. It was still a little bit chilly, but nice and bright compared to yesterday when it rained, thunderstormed all day. Yeah. I'm ready for full-blown spring and then full-blown summer. I don't want a wet, rainy summer. Okay, there you go. So you have a little bit of a light blue background, just enough so that you break up that stark white color. Well, that's pretty. Like I said, it's a little distressed. I think my mink might have been a little bit too hot. Or it just could have been because it was shimmery goodness. You know, you're applying it with a palette, and sometimes, you know, you don't get the best coverage. So for this one, I want to fill this one in with a light green background. So let me grab Minted. Yeah, this one is called New Foliage. So by the way, for those of you who have made your purchases already over at A Colorful Life, thank you so much. And thank you for mentioning me when you placed your order. There were a couple of you who got the Master Creator bundles, and you made sure that you said that you heard about it from me. I really appreciate that. It really does help to let the Colorful Life know that you watched my video and that you heard about it through me. That really is a good thing when you do that. So I just want to say thank you for doing that. Hi, Pam. Yep, I do too. Shimmery Goodness. That's how I did this. I just foiled it with Shimmery Goodness. And I only have a couple that I foiled. The rest are all done in a different fashion. But I wanted to show a couple foiled because that's so much fun. Okay, Lynn, that was fast. Yeah, Mary Kay does a really good job with very fast shipping. She's on top of things. So here we have a nice green background for spring. Of course, that would look beautiful with some flowers, maybe some die-cut flowers on top, or even just a cheerful sentiment. There we go. If you like green, this card is for you. I mean, this panel would be for you. Okay, so let's get this out of the way, and I'll bring out the rest of the goodies. And we're going to play a little bit with some glitter paste. That'll be fun, right? Okay, let me just put these aside. And I want to clean my desk real quick because I have a bunch of ink now on my glass board. Okay. Okay. Like I said, this is probably one of my favorite releases from A Colorful Life. Lots of beautiful butterflies and dragonflies. So let's go ahead and get started and take a look at all the beautiful stencils. If you do see some that grab your attention and you do want to place an order, please use my discount code, which is TracyFan10. I have it listed in the description box in case you're wondering what that code is. I have a video for this card. I just haven't had a chance to edit it fully yet. Maybe when I'm done with the live tonight, I'll have enough energy to do it. But I made some really cute cards with this one. So this is the layered butterfly. And this one is the 3x6 stencil. What's cool about this is you've got the butterfly wings, the butterfly body, and then the outline of the butterfly. And you also have the mask. So you can do a lot with this. You're getting a lot of components here. So I thought, what can I do to make sure that I use all of that in the card? So what I did was I did some circle masking. There's a set of circles that you can get from A Colorful Life Designs. It's called Marvelous Masks, and it's got all kinds of great circles and cutouts of circles. You know, I think very universal, can be used in so many different ways. You can use your circles for sun, like a sun or a moon, when you're masking, and all the different cutouts. You get all the different components. So I used this size. Okay, and oh, hi, cardstock collector. Hi, Cheryl Jackson. Oh, thank you, Amy. I was really pleased, I guess, how this one turned out. This was a lot of fun, and I do have a video. I will post it eventually when I get around to that. So here's what I did. I started by using the mask and just putting a circle down, sort of on the card and off the card. Okay, and then next I took the outline of the butterfly and I used Catherine Pooler ink, Catching Rays, and I didn't do a real heavy hand. I just kind of went around the edges with it, with Catching Rays. Okay, then I took the actual wings and I had some pink and some blue and some purple ink, and basically it was residual ink that was left on my brush. So I did that, and then I went in with some black ink and I did the body. And everything lined up really well. I'll show you here a close-up, sort of how it turned out. But what I did was I just kind of had my, I guess, circles, but they kind of remind you of bubbles, right? Sort of close together, sort of in a trio. So that was a lot of fun to make that. And then I just finished it off with a black pearl and a die cut Sentiment Hugs. Thanks, Nancy. Hi, Mary Kay. How are you? We're showing off your new release of the wonderful butterflies and dragonflies. Everybody loves them. And yeah, and then I had a panel that was ink blended with Catherine Pooler inks, sort of in a rainbow ink blend, and I just put that down as my card base. Yep, so, you know, this little stencil, Layered Butterflies, really can pack a punch. I thought that was, you know, a pretty cool way of putting that together. Everybody say hi to Mary Kay. She is the owner of A Colorful Life Designs. Oh, this one is so much fun. So this is the Drippy Butterfly. And this drippy butterfly reminds me of the drippy heart that came out with the Valentine's Day release. All right. So you've got your mask, you've got your stencil. What I liked about creating with this, it was super easy for one thing. What I did was I put the stencil down on my paper in a sideways angle like this. And then I just ink blended it in a rainbow with some pink, orange, green, and blue. Very simple ink blending. All right. Then I covered it with the mask and I splattered the ink black. It was black acrylic. It was actually that gouache. It was black gouache. And I just splattered it with my splatter brush. So that was so much fun. You can also, yeah, this would be really good with shimmering bliss sprays, as Nancy said. I agree with you. I agree with you on that. And you guys know that my word is hope. So I put hope a lot on my cards. So this one was a lot of fun to make. And I think it turned out pretty good. I love the splatters. Splatter, splatter, splatter. Thanks, Cynthia. Thanks, Lynn. Yep, I do want to use some shimmery bliss, though, with that one for sure. Okay, and then yesterday, my video came out, and hopefully you all had a chance to watch it. In that video, I showed you how I created these two cards. And let's bring out the glitter. Woohoo! All right, so I used these two amazing stencils. Look at the size of this stencil. Perfect for your gel press. This one is called Airy Dragonflies, okay? So I used Airy Dragonflies. This was really easy to make, and I have to give credit to Nancy. When we were at the stamp show in Allentown, she ink blended a piece of paper, and then she took the eyes ink and she had a stencil. I forget which stencil she used. It was one of Mary Kay's stencils that Pat had there. And she took the eyes ink. This one is called Pearly, which is clear. It's really holographic and translucent. All right. And she put it through the stencil and it was so pretty. So I totally copied Nancy, which that's no surprise. I used her idea and created two really pretty cards. So the first card is with Airy Dragonflies. This one has the Catherine Pooler thanks sentiment in the middle, also with glitter paper. Hi, T. Thanks for joining us. And that one turned out great, I think. Oh, you're back. Okay, well, yeah, we're glad you're back. This one is called Dragonfly Flight. Wait, I got them confused. Wait a minute. Stop. This one is Airy Dragonflies. All right, so here you go. And that's just Catherine Pooler Date Night ink. It's so vibrant. It's so bright. I love it. Just put a little sentiment down here. Thanks a million. This card is going to my administrative assistant. Last Wednesday was Administrative Assistant Day. Thank you, Meg, for reminding me. I'm going to send her this card and a Starbucks gift card. Okay, this one is called, I love this stencil. I love it. I love it. This one's called Dragonfly Flight. Look at those delicate dragonflies. Aren't they pretty? Oh, this is so pretty. Let me put it down here so you can see it better. Hopefully I'm still on screen. But yeah, really pleased with how these turned out. Yay. Thank you, Mary Kay, for creating these dragonflies. My friend that like I said, she's my administrative assistant, but she's my friend. And she loves bugs and dragonflies and stuff like that. So I'm going to be giving her this card for appreciation of all that she does. So simple to create. So anyways, let me talk about the eye zinc. So the eye zinc product is in a pouch. So it's called a glitter paint. This is 24 carats, it's called. So it's got the most sparkle and most shimmer. And this is really holographic clear, but it comes in a variety of colors. And I'm going to demonstrate it here in a minute. Just give me a second and I will. I have pretty much every color because I went crazy on them. When I saw them, I was like, yes, yes, yes. I must have those because I want all the colors. I have more. I have the whole kit and caboodle here. I was like, I must have them all because they are gorgeous. But yeah, I'll demonstrate those in a minute. Okay. All right. The purple is in here. Oh yeah, we got purple. It's let me see. It's this color. It's the Fuchsia Purple. And let me see. This one is kind of pinky purple. So I wouldn't say that there's a royal purple. At least I didn't see one. This one is more pink. So you get the idea. Yeah, I don't know. So anyways, that's that. Yeah, well, when it came to that eyes ink, I was like, oh boy, I'm going to be hooked on that stuff. Yep, and you can get that over at Technique Junkies, and I know Nancy put my Technique Junkies link up, so you can get 10% off the eyes ink over at Technique Junkies. What's nice about eyes ink is they are easy to blend. All right, so I like this stencil. This one is called Flower Power. And it reminds me of Art Deco, sort of like a fan with Art Deco. So I used 2 colors of eyes ink. The colors that I used were turquoise. Oh, sorry, light blue. It's called light blue, not turquoise. And I used purple. So those are the 2 colors that I used. Yeah, Melissa, they're great. You'll really like them. And they're super sparkly, and I just ran them through the stencil with my palette knife, and I just put a little greeting on the front, and I like how they blend together. Yep. Yep. All right, so that one is called Flower Power. Okay. Oh, do you remember the little butterflies I showed you earlier? So I made a 3rd card with the butterflies using eyes ink. So what I did was, again, I just positioned actually just the stencil part of the wings. I put the wings on an ink blended, this is ink blended paper with Catherine Pooler inks. And I used 2 different colors of pink and gold. And then I went in with my ink and I just colored in the body. And then this die cut Amy from Amy's Wares sent me, and I put that at the bottom. I like how that one turned out too. It's so colorful. I like how well eyes ink works with Catherine Pooler ink. I really think they play very well off of each other. If anything, I think it makes it more vibrant. Okay, so for example, here we have another one that has sort of a sunset ink blending background. This one is so cute. This one is called Fairy Flowers. So Meg, I thought about you when I saw this one, Fairy Flowers. And I thought, wouldn't it be cute to have like little fairies dancing along the stems, or sort of, you know, playing in the flowers? That would be so cute. Yeah, so this was really easy, but I just used the eyes ink again to create the flowers. I should have filled them in with some color of ink in the middle. I can still do that. I wasn't thinking. And for this one, I used a green card base. I just thought that was so like spring and summer color scheme. All right. So what do you think so far? You all like these stencils so far? Hopefully they're, you know, something that is catching your eye. Here's a beautiful stencil. This one is called 4 Roses. So you've got your roses. And I used, yep. Yeah, I could, Cynthia. That's a really good idea. Put some bling in the middle. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't look at this. I'm looking at the chat now. Yeah. Yep. Okay. This one I really think turned out great. So I just ink blended my background, and then I used 3 different colors of the eyes ink. I don't remember which colors I used, which I believe I used fuchsia or whatever this color's called. It's called peach, but it's French, I guess. I don't know, you guys. This company's from France or somewhere, because it's just, you could tell it's like a different country. Yeah, it says designed in France. Yeah. So anyways, I used this color, which reminds me of fuchsia, but it's called peach. And I used, I think I used green, which I think is called turquoise. This one's called turquoise. And then I think I used some purple too. So those 3 colors go really well together. And they blend so well together. So let me show you how this blended so well. Thank you, Pam. You're so sweet. So yeah, I think the blending is what's really catching my eye. And how holographic, there's like so much, I don't know, sparkle, but mica or something. I don't know what they use, but super nice. Uh-oh, am I still recording? My iPad froze. Yeah, it looks like I'm still recording. Hold on a second, let me refresh. Oh, come on, chat. Okay. All right. Another stunner, I think, is the, I think it's Floofy Flourish. Floofy Flourish. So that's what the stencil looks like. And I used silver eyes ink for this one. I don't know why, but it just seems like it makes those inks more, I don't know. Maybe it's because the reflection or something. I don't know. But then I just used this silver foil cardstock, and it says just for you. So I like how that one turned out. So I have a video for that one too. I just didn't get a chance to finish editing it. All right, let's see here. All right, guys, I showed you all the cards I made, but there's still more stencils, and we're going to play with them. We're going to do some eyes ink right now with what I didn't get a chance to create with yet, because there's a lot more here. Okay. Let me see. We've got 1, 2. Okay, I'm just pulling out the ones that I didn't get a chance to create with yet, so I think those are the ones. Okay, still more beautiful butterflies here to play with. Okay. All right. This one's pretty delicate. Okay. Okay, so next up we have another beautiful butterfly. This one is called Tat Work Butterfly. Okay. Yeah, so really a lot of like lace and stuff. This looks like lace to me. And then you have your mask as well. It helps to keep the area that you're trying to blend. You know, I think this helps to keep you from sort of blending off of the paper. So we're going to play with that one tonight. Yeah, that would be great for a gel press. You're right, T. That really would be. And then this one is another 3x6. And it's got some super cool dragonflies. This one is called Dragonflies. Okay, we've got, they're very whimsical. So they go inside like this. Okay, and we can even use some sprays tonight for the couple here that I want to demonstrate for you. See that? The dragonflies. I like those. Those are nice. That is a super cute set. I don't want to lose the little pieces. So I'm going to put it back in its little baggie until I'm ready for it. Hi, Diana. Welcome. I agree. It's great to get the stencil and the mask. Just helps you to be able to do so much more with their project. So yeah, they come in these little baggies so that you can store them and not lose the parts. Okay, and then this one, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And don't forget, there's a Master Creator bundle. So if you're looking at these and you're thinking, I think I really like these stencils and I think I'd like to have them all, the Master Creator bundle is at a discount price. And it's automatically discounted for you whenever you go to checkout. So I would encourage you to consider that as well. This one is called Layered Mixed Butterfly. What's nice is it's got the one side with the flowers and the other side with the butterfly wings. Okay, so this is, I think you've seen this a lot in different stamp companies or whatnot. And then it's the mask that goes over top of it. So the mask gives you the sort of the body outline and also the little antenna. All right, so that's, yeah, that's gonna, let's go ahead and play with that one. Oh wait, there's one more. Before we play with those two, let me show you, there's one more here. I know, Lynn, it's just gonna be amazing. There's so much you can do with it. Finally, we've got the layered vines, 1 and 2. So here you have your vines sort of coming down from the arbor or whatever, and then you have the flowers for the vines. And they layer together, and you can make your flowers any color that you would like. And then the vines go with them. All right, isn't that nice? That is just a great set. You can use it all year round. I think it's going to be amazing for creating like quick cards on the go. You can make your flowers multiple colors too if you'd like. Okay. Hi, Karen. Sorry, didn't see you, lady. All right. So, shall we begin here? Okay. My papers. I just had them in my hand. I cut them ahead of time. Here they are. Okay. So this is hammer mill paper. And I cut this one 6 by 6. Okay, Karen, well, we're showing off our beautiful butterflies from A Colorful Life Designs. Some gorgeous new stencils. So this one is 6 by 6. Now, I think what I'll do is ink blend it first and then do the eyes inks, because I don't think I'm going to be able to facilitate my live if I have to stop and clean my stencils. All right. All right. So what we got here. All right. So let me just get my little magnets so I can hold my project down on my mat. And then I want to, very similar to what I did with the butterflies on card number 2, I'm going to first do a light outline. So you can either use your blending your domed foam blenders. You can use this, or you can use a brush. All right. So I got these little tiny brushes from Nancy's idea. Was she had showed these on her channel. So they're a lot like the big ones, but just a little bit smaller. I feel like it's going to give me a little bit more control over my project. I've grabbed all of my date night inks. I think the date night inks are sort of a universal ink for me. I seem to grab them over and over again. I like the way that they can be used with almost any project. Hi, Jim. Okay, so we've got Catching Rays. And yeah, I agree. I'm glad you I think so too. Okay. If I can just get the lid off of it. Where did I put the little, here we go. This is a piece of silicone baking mat that Tracy Fear sent me, T. It helps to keep my little ink pad in place. All right, so grab some orange. It's actually a yellow orange, Catching Rays. It's not a true orange. And I'm just being really light about this. I'm not trying to be really dark. I'm trying to go with a light hand, which you guys know how hard that is for me. So I'm pretty heavy-handed. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one, Amy. Okay. Yep, exactly. As if that's even necessary, right? We're dealing with like stencils, and thank goodness these stencils are very sturdy. They're very high quality Mylar, which I like that. I like to be able to have a sturdy stencil. Okay, just going around here. Yeah, good tea. Okay, almost done. Just going around the outside of that butterfly. That's what's so nice about having the mask. Or the outline, I mean. It's really nice to have that outline. Oh, Mega Meet. When is that? Next weekend in Michigan. Oh. Well, Amy lives in Michigan. Okay. Okay, now we'll go ahead with our beautiful layer 2. I like how that creates a shadow. Okay, Cynthia, you take care. Hope you're feeling better, dear. Okay. Let me just line this up. Oh my gosh, it even has little eyeballs, you guys. The stencil has little eyeballs cut out for the butterfly. I didn't even notice that till now. Okay, so I'm gonna go with my standard MO and do a rainbow. Okay, Meg will have to tell you what Mega Meat is. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's a big scrapbook show. All right, first we'll start with a little do-si-do at the top. And then some pucker up. I thought I said Mega Meat. I don't think I said Vega Meat. I can't help it, I have an accent. I'm from Pittsburgh. All right, this is pucker up. I'm going to go over that do-si-do a little bit with this pucker up. It's so much more vibrant. That's pretty. Okay. Now we'll go on some catching rays. And before I rub my brush onto the paper, I am rubbing it on my mat just to get it so it's not blotchy. And I am using hammer mill paper. So it's a nice smooth paper. It's got a little bit of a smoothiness to it, and that helps to ink blend. And I also am using my ink pads are very juicy, so I recently re-inked them. That helps a lot too when you're ink blending. So that helps you so that you don't have like lines showing in your ink blending. You want to have those lines to be just melting into each other. So I'm going to go back in here with some of the orangish color. Okay, so Meg, are you going to the Mega Meet? They must have named it after you, Meg. Let's go with a little bit of green. This is in the park. And then we'll go blue and purple. Oh, you're going on Thursday and Friday. Okay. So are there stamp companies, stencil companies there? Paper companies? Is it a pretty big show? Do you see... Didn't you say Tim Holtz was there one year? I don't remember. I think somebody said that once. Now we'll go with Cumberbund. Yep, you can flip it. Yes, I'll try that. I'll line it up and we'll see, okay? If you can flip it. So if you don't want the flower side. Good question, Karen. Okay, and then some Serenade. Thank you, Nancy. Okay, let's see how that looks and then answer Karen's question. All right, so. All right, so that looks so nice. Looks great. True rainbow, all right. Karen wants to know, can you flip it and use the wing instead of the flowers on this side? It looks like it's doable, Karen. The only thing is that this side of the butterfly has sort of decal edge. It reminds you of a decal trimmer for the flowers. and this side is smooth. So yeah, you could possibly do that if you wanted to. Good question. Now, this line back up. We want our butterfly to be even on both sides. So let me just line it up here. Okay. Yep, I think you can flip it like that, yeah. So for this side, I think I'm going to focus on like pink. I'm not going to do a rainbow on this side. I'm going to do, I think, pink and blue, because when they blend together, they look purple. All right, so I've got a lot of pink left over here on my mat. I'm just going to pick it up off my mat, and let's go ahead and some more magnets down so our stencil doesn't shift. Okay, so I've got a pink flower, and then I'm going to go in with some orange in the middle of that flower, which will represent the center of the flower. Now this flower, I think I'll make orange. So I said I was gonna do pink and blue, but I think I'm gonna switch it up and just do a variety. Okay, so let's go ahead and put pink in the middle of this flower. Hi, Joyce. It's okay, Karen, you didn't. It's okay, it'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. I know it's gonna look nice, so I think we're all good. Oops. Okay. Let me just do a little bit of blending here and blend that out. A little bit more pink. Oh, wouldn't that be nice if there were actually rainbow butterflies? Okay. We've got a pretty flower here. I think I will do some cummerbund maybe. Yeah, we'll go with cummerbund. She is the genius. So creative. What great ideas you come up with. I know when I look at your website and see all the different stencils, I just like am so amazed. And I just think, how did she ever come up with all these wonderful designs? And I see so many that I think would look just amazing. I need to make a list so that I can start getting my extra, not just the ones that I get as a design team member, but my extras. Get all those stacked up too and stocked up. Yep, it is, Jim. You're right. Now let's go in with some Serenade. Yep, Mary Kay did a really good job. Okay, purple. Make the middle of that flower purple. Go back in with some cummerbund, and I got a little bit of a dark edge there. I'm going to try to blend that out a little bit. All right, so I guess the only color I didn't do was yellow. I'm not going to do yellow because that's too close to. Let's do pink again. We'll do pink for that final one. Yeah, it's so pretty. And I have to do some blending of the body. You even have that that you can do. Okay, and then I just need a little bit of orange for the middle of my flower. That looks good. Okay, so before you take your stencil off, grab your brown ink or your black ink or your gray ink. And I'm going to do Blackjack. I'm going to need a smaller brush. So I've got these really cool brushes. Let me grab them. These are in Nancy's Amazon shop, and Nancy used them the other night on her channel. So they're a makeup brush. Let me show you the tips. See how there's baby bear, mama bear, papa bear, small, medium, and large tips there. So they're really good for this small area. It's a very you know, smaller area. And I cleaned my brush, even though it's blue. I did clean all the ink off of it last time I used it. Let's see if I can get ink inside there. Yeah, like I said, Nancy has them in her Amazon shop. Maybe she can link them. Well, that's doing a pretty good job there. Coloring the space in there. This is Blackjack ink. It is technically a dark gray. Thank you, Chow. Chow did it. Chow was the one who discovered these brushes. Chow discovers all the things. She is one efficient shopper. And she will share those things and she'll say, look what I found on Amazon. We're like, oh, Chow, what a great discovery. Thanks, Nancy. All right. All right. I think that is pretty. Like T said, we don't even have to remove the stencil. It looks pretty just the way it is. Reminds me of a birthday cake for some reason. I remember one time my family got me this beautiful birthday cake that had all these pastel roses. So pretty. All right, what do you think? Wowza. Oh, it's so pretty. So that is nice. Beautiful. And I definitely can think of making like a 6x6 or maybe a 5.5 by 5.5 card. I don't even want to, I just don't want to like trim the edges. I don't know. I just think it's just so pretty. I don't want to, looks like I missed a spot here. So if you do miss a spot, you can go back in and cover your stencil. Just going to hold it in place here. Remember, I used that orange color to sort of outline it. Just go back in and fill that in, and that looks just fine. You know, there's so much you can do with something like this. You can also, oh, thanks, Joyce. I got ink all over my fingers. You can have another stencil and stencil this area here because you have the mask and you can cover the butterfly. But I need to clean this ink off my desk because I'm getting ink all over my fingers and all over my project, and I don't want to ruin that card. So let me just clean this up here real quick. And then we're going to play with some eyes ink. Hi, Marva. Thank you. Hi, Tara. How are you? My stencil sticking to my... Okay. Yeah, that one turned out really nice. Now, we'll go ahead and get our eyes inks out. And we're going to eyes ink this stencil. All right, so... All right, cool. Okay, let me get a nice piece of paper here. All right, let's do this. I'm going to turn it at an angle. That way it looks, you know, artistic. And of course, if you wanted to, you can reverse it and have the flowers on the left and the wings on the right. You could create a card. Say you wanted to do a smaller card, you know, a regular size card. You could just do half of that, like that. Let's do that. Now let's do the whole thing. You missed it, Meg. Oh, you want to see it? Want to see how it turned out? I'll show you. Here you go. I had to clean off my desk. It was getting ink all over it, so I just took it off my desk. It's so cheerful, and it's a rainbow. So cheerful. Oh, it's probably my internet connection. It's very bad these days. You know, I feel like I'm tempting fate whenever I get online. Let's play with some eyes inks products. Okay, so this is gold. There's so many pretty colors. I don't know which ones to pick. I like this turquoise. And I like the pink. Well, they call it peach, but to me it looks like pink. And this light blue is a nice combo. So maybe we'll do these 3 colors. That way we've got 3 different colors. See how that goes. Well, thank you, Meg. Okay. All right, so I just have it flat on this piece of cardstock. The Eyes Inks products, what's so wonderful about them is they're in a tube or a pouch. And the screw cap comes off like this. And by having a screw cap, your product stays, your product won't get hard. You know how it goes with the other products that are out there on the market. You know, you use them a couple times and then you go back to use them again and then they're hard as a rock. You can't remix them. You can't reconstitute them. I've tried it. Yeah, that's frustrating. So that's what's cool about Eyes Inks. In a pouch, won't dry out. They come in some beautiful colors. And you can blend them. So YouTube is acting up, you say? Well, that happens too, right? Let me just go ahead and put the lid on this. Okay, and now we'll go ahead and add some blue, which is, this one's called light blue, what I'm going to use next. Oh boy, I put that lid on tight. I didn't want that lid to come off. Oh my goodness. All right, well that's why this comes in handy. Maybe I've never used this tube before. I thought I used all the tubes when I played with these the other night. Actually, it was a couple weeks ago. Well, it was probably a week ago. Okay. Okay, got it. But you can't do Facebook on Chrome anymore. Wow. Oh, it very much reminds me of the thickness of the Gina K Glitz Glitter Gel. That's what it reminds me of. Maybe not as thick. Just comes right out of the tube so easily. All right, so we're just going to go and blend that together. Runny toothpaste. Oh my gosh. Well, the tube does remind you a little bit of toothpaste, but it's definitely not runny. It's pretty solid, I think. The one I just used is called Light Blue, and the pink is actually called Peach for some reason. Now this one is called Turquoise. See, I'll hold it up to the camera so you can see what it looks like. It's like a gel with a lot of glitter in it. Okay, I feel like I need to do a little bit of the light blue again. I feel like I put a little bit too much turquoise. Hi, Jerry. Okay, so here we go. This one is called Light Blue. Okay. Now, let's go ahead over to the other side here. Thanks, Jerry. Yeah, it's called Layered Mixed Butterfly. All right, now let's go back to the pink. You do, Karen? Do you have the 24 karat? 24 karat is holographic. The regular eye ink is not. The only difference is this is holographic. I'm not sure if you have any of the 24 karat. There's also smooth eyes ink, which is called Eyes Ink Ice. So this one is a solid translucent gel. I only have 2 of those. I don't have as many of those as I do the 24 karat. When I saw Pat demonstrate the 24 karat, I was like, okay, I definitely need those in my life. Now let's go ahead and add more light blue. I'm just alternating the colors here, and then I'm going to blend everything. So the end, I'm really just blending the glitter paste or glitter paint that's on my stencil. You know how it is. You always have that residual. And actually I'm just going over and over it again. All right, let's see how I did. I hope I don't have too much seepage underneath. My paper's kind of thin. It's definitely sparkly because of that holographic. Well, I did pretty good. I just have one little area that has seepage. I did pretty good. This little area here. And I can just probably scrape it back. Yes, I can. That's awesome. You wouldn't even know it. And then, of course, I can always go in with a mono sand eraser once this dries. I have a little bit of seepage here too, but honestly, it's so pretty. It doesn't matter. I think it looks great. I like the blend. Thanks, Jerry. We've got ourselves one sparkly holographic butterfly here. Hi, Frida. I know Frida likes purple. She'll probably like this butterfly. Yeah, it's very holographic. That's why it's called 24 karat. So I'm going to put this stencil in I have a bucket of sudsy water. I'm going to go ahead and put that stencil in there right away. And we're going to clean the desk off because that kind of made a mess. I do like that butterfly stencil. I just think they blend together so well. That's what I like. All right, let's clean this. Okay. There we go. Well, thanks everyone. I like it too. Oh, good night, Mary Kay. Thank you so much for joining us. I've had a blast visiting with you. Thanks, Mary Kay. Don't forget, you guys, Colorful Life Designs is a small mom and pop business. That was my trimmer that just fell. You know, it's a small woman-owned business, so I just want to encourage you all to support Mary Kay and her company by, if you see any stencils that you like, go ahead and grab them. If you like the entire collection, go ahead and grab that the Master Creator Bundle. That way you'll have the whole set as well. Okay. All right, so we did this one. And Jerry, this was the other one we did with the same stencil with a ink blending technique instead of the eye zinc. But I just wanted to show the eye zinc. I think it's such a cool product. Now, let's play with this guy. Thanks, Jerry. All right, we've got one more little butterfly that says, well, you got to play with me too. This one is called Tat Work Butterfly. And it's pretty delicate. So why don't we just start with, let's just start with sort of outlining a shadow. Good night, Joyce. Thank you for jumping on. I appreciate it. This time I'm going to do the shadow sort of in like a light pink, so do-si-do. Okay. So just a light pink. This butterfly can have pink antennas too. Why not? Thanks, Frida. Yeah, the rainbow one. Sort of pastel rainbow colors. It turned out really nice. Yep. Even has a happy little face. Just love it. So this is Do-si-do. And just making a shadow layer. Okay. By the way, did you guys watch the last episode of Ozark? I'm not going to give any spoilers away, but I didn't like the way it ended. I mean, I understand the ending and I understand all of that, but I was kind of disappointed. I'm not going to say what happened. I was just like, really? Hi, Alyssa and John Johnson. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're so glad to have you. We're playing with some stencils from A Colorful Life Designs. Now, this one is pretty delicate, so I might spray it with some Pixie Spray. Oh, I'm not going to say anything else. I'm going to grab the inks that came out 16 candles. Well, that's one of them, but I think I might go with some more bold colors this time. So no to 16 candles. And let's try some of these from the Terra. What is it? Oh, what's that called? The Apothecary. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Basically the new inks from Catherine Puller. Right? We're going to try these now. Yeah, they have some cool names, don't they? So, are you guys familiar with Pixie Spray? So, because this stencil is kind of delicate, I'm going to spray the back of it with Pixie Spray. This is a light tack adhesive, and it's repositionable. So, even though I'm using it and laying it down on my paper, I'll be able to pull it back up again. So, let me just go over here and spray this. Now, one thing, now that I've done that, just be careful, because you know how earlier I was foiling with my stencils? If you spray it with Pixie Spray, you can't foil it, because you have running the risk that even if you clean your stencil, say you would take it to the sink and clean it, even if you do that, you run the risk of your Pixie Spray sticking to your paper. And so not only would you have the foil, say you put a gel medium on here and you spread it out with your palette, you would pull it up, and so it would, the tack that was left over from the Pixie Spray, yeah, you do have to give it a minute. I think it's okay though. Let's check it. Yeah, I think it's good. You have to give it a minute to get tacky. And then just be careful about foiling after you spray the stencil with Pixie Spray, because you run the risk of the Pixie Spray leaving a residue on your paper and then getting foil specks all over the place. Okay? Okay, so we've got a nice color here. I'm trying to think of what combo would look nice together. I'm not as familiar with these inks. They're new, so you know I always gravitate towards the jewel tones. So I think I'll do Uptown, Dress Blues, Glam. So Uptown. Now this is going to be a darker, like a darker result because these are deeper shades. See how deep, rich they are? Okay. All right. So the first color is Martini, and I'm going to be really sure to blend off on a piece of scratch paper before I blend onto my card. This is a real pretty color green, by the way. It's called Martini, but it kind of reminds me of grass. Okay. So this butterfly will not be like pastel butterfly, but more jewel tones. That's okay. We're going to try something different here. Oh, sorry, Nancy. I didn't see your comment about orange and teal. Sorry. Okay, this color is Uptown, which is a teal color. I just got it on my thumb. Find my dark color brush here. This is a real pretty blue. Oh, this is a pretty butterfly. Okay, and then we're going to go with this dark purple. It's called Glam. Ooh, is that dark? That is a very dark, deep purple. That's pretty, though. That is really pretty. So, you know, I'm very partial to purple, so I'm partial to purple. Let's go back in with that blue. Blend that a little bit better. Okay, and then our final color. I guess I'll go with the dark blue. No, I think I'll go back in with the teal blue. I know Frida loves purple too. She's always like, purple, purple, purple. There's a lot of ink on my brushes still, so I can definitely blend that together for the bottom part of the butterfly. And we'll see how this one turns out. Get some blue in there. Okay. All right. Thank you, Alyssa. They're definitely different. The palette, not a palette that I would normally choose. So very pretty. It's it very much reminds you of lace. Because there's that, it's called Tat Work Butterfly. Reminds me a lot of lace. I like how the green and the blue blended. It's super pretty. Now, This butterfly definitely needs some gems on the butterfly wings. So I have a nice little collection of gems, and we're going to bling it up. So Chow sent me all these gems. This was another find that she discovered on Amazon. They're all different colors. I think she got these off of Amazon. So we're going to bling it up because we've got all the different colors of gems. The pretty blue. And there's some pinks here. Yeah, I think it's a great stencil. Another like turquoise color. But there's some dark purples in here. We're going to do these. Aren't they pretty? They're almost like an amethyst color. So thank you, Chow, for sending me all the blingage. And let's go ahead and spill some gems out. And then we'll have some sparkles. Okay, we'll grab my little jewel picker and some glue. All right, this is going to require me to concentrate a little bit. So while I'm doing this, I wanted to let you know that Nancy and I have a a Facebook group called Foiling Snobs Club. And if you're not a member of it yet, I will definitely have it linked in my description box. You definitely want to join Snobs Club. We do a lot of fun things together. There is a card swap. So you have the opportunity, if you want to swap cards with 4 or 5 other people. And there's always a theme. So I hope I get this right. The theme for May is masculine / anniversary. I forget the third one. We also let you designate whether you like snarky cards or not. That way, if you do like snarky cards, you'll be paired up with other people that like snarky cards. But it's a really fun way to sort of have a pen pal, you know. And if you sign up, you have to sign up every month if you're interested. It's not like you sign up one time and then you're done. Every month, Stacy, who is one of our administrators, will post on the FSC that the card swap is open. And if you're interested in the card swap, you have to fill out a form. You have to include your address. So if you want to be in the card swap, you have to include your address. And then your address, and you'll be sharing addresses with 5 other people. And then you'll send out cards to those other people. Sorry, it's wedding, Father's Day / snarky. I don't know why I thought anniversary. Thank you, Jerry. Anyways, it's a lot of fun. Great way to use up your cards if you have a lot. And a great way to actually get your supplies out and make some cards. We are all guilty of having a room full of supplies. We love to buy them. Let's try to use them. And the card swap is one way to do that. In addition, starting next week, we will have a card challenge. Now, the card challenge is sponsored by Kitchen Sink Stamps. You can use anything that you want to create your card. You could use stencils. You could use other stamps from other companies. You can use die cuts. You can use the products that you like as long as your card matches the theme that we are promoting. And your card can then be entered for a chance to win a gift card. When you do join the FSC, please make sure you answer all the questions. You have to scroll down and answer the questions. That's just a way for us to make sure you're not a robot. Make sure that you're a real live human being. So that's why we do that. But it is a lot of fun, and you get to meet a lot of great people. And basically, you'll know about Nancy when she's going live on her channel. And same way with me. Another person, T, she's got a YouTube channel. So we want to encourage you to subscribe to T's channel. So we have a lot of good things happening over at the FSC. And I really want to invite you to join if you haven't yet. Oh, Jules down the middle. Oh, good idea, Frida. Now you're thinking. Or now you're helping me to think. You've already been thinking yourself. Yes, Jules down the middle. We'll make those multiple colors of Jules. People who leave rude comments do not need to apply. Yeah. It's a highly monitored group. I'll tell you that much right now. And we want to make sure that it's a uplifting and empowering place that we can all support each other. And I know a lot of people that are kind of new to card making, they're sometimes worried about joining the card swap and worried. You don't have to feel that way. We love all the cards that we receive. Everybody is just so thankful to get actual mail in the that's actually happy, good news. So that is definitely an important thing about the card swap. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Okay, Mr. Butterfly, Madam Butterfly. Let's see if we have enough jewels on your little back here. Oh, this is really stepping it up a notch. Thank you, Frida, for asking me to do this part. Okay. One more. One more jewel. What color will we make it? How about ruby? I guess these are pretty much little baby rhinestones like you would see on somebody's nails. That's what these remind me of. All right. Oh my gosh, did you guys see Outlander, the final episode of the season 6? Wow. Oh, I was sitting on the edge of my seat for that one. Wow. Oh, Jerry, I'm sorry. You have a nosebleed. Take care of yourself there. Okay. Oh, another thing that we do at the FSC, we have Stamp Wars. Stamp Wars. So the next one is May 21st. Mark it on your calendar. It's sort of a mystery stamping challenge. We don't know what products we're getting or who our sponsor is until we open up the package the night of Stamp Wars. And then we have about an hour to make some designs. And there are sabotages thrown in. And we have a lot of fun. Yep, May 21st. So that's our next Stamp Wars, you guys. So please mark it on your calendar. All right, I think this one is done. Oh, there we go. So thank you so much for watching my live tonight. I really had a lot of fun creating. You know, I love this release from A Colorful Life Designs. I think it's just perfect. I'm glad that we got to make some butterflies together. So let's look at my butterfly garden that I have tonight. Isn't it beautiful? So pretty. So thanks again for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Yeah, that's what we like too, having a small company highlighted. Yes, Jim, I will be doing the deed. Oh, that's right. The last Friday of the month is Memorial Day. Yeah, I think I'll still do it, Jim. I mean, it's not Memorial Day, but it's Memorial Day weekend, the last Friday of this month. But But yeah, I have a show that I do on my channel. It's always the last Friday of the month at 8 o'clock. It's called Smash Your Crafty Stash. And the idea is to play around together for an hour or so using some products that we might not normally use every day. So that'll be coming up too this month. The only month I think I'll take off is June because I'll be on vacation. You're welcome, Meg. Thank you. And thank you so much for being so supportive tonight, everybody. You've been a great group of participants. Thank you, T and Nancy and Jerry and Chow for helping me to moderate my channel tonight. Yeah, we'll both be on vacation in June. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not already a subscriber. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to Nancy's channel. Nancy just hit 25,000 subscribers. So congratulations to Nancy. Don't forget Chow has a channel. T has a channel. And so does Stacy. We want to make sure we support all of our FSC folks. Yeah, thank you, Nancy. So yesterday I had a video up on my channel where I did a release video and I showed some of the cards that I made. So that video doesn't have that many views. I will tell you how many views it has here. Not a lot. I sure would like to see that one get more views. I'll tell you how many it has here. It only has 96 views. That was yesterday at 8:30 a.m. And that's called A Colorful Life Designs May New Release. So please head over there and watch it. Thanks, everyone. Hope you have a great evening. I've had a lot of fun hanging out with you all. I have glitter all over my skin, too, which is probably not a bad thing. All right. Bye, everyone. Bye.